Good day, friends. How's it going? Wonderful. Welcome back to Wordly Wise Book 5, Lesson 5. Today is a big day because we get to finish Lesson 5. In today's lesson, Day 5, we'll be answering the 29 test questions from Test 5. So be sure to have this test ready. Do you have Lesson 5's test? Great. Now, let's begin by writing our names. And today's date. That's not an E, that's an A. Today's date. Great. Now, let's start with the test. It's very important to read and understand the instructions. So let's begin by reading the first set of instructions. Find an antonym for each bold word, then fill in the circle next to your answer. Do you remember what an antonym is? It's a word with the opposite meaning. So let's find the antonyms for the words in bold print. Number 1. The architect used many vertical lines in her design. So what's the opposite or antonym for vertical? Is it A, straight, B, squiggly, C, horizontal, D, few? The architect used many vertical lines in her design. So the antonym for vertical is horizontal. It's vertical, it's horizontal. So it's C. Question 2. A famous author once said that optimism is the belief that everything is beautiful, including what is ugly. So what's the antonym for optimism? Is it A, hope, B, despair, C, intelligence, D, stupidity? A famous author once said that optimism is the belief that everything is beautiful, including what is ugly. So what's the antonym? It's B, despair. Question 3. The chess match lasted 5 hours, but he finally conquered his opponent. So what's the antonym for conquered? Is it A, challenged, B, praised, C, divided, D, surrendered? The chess match lasted 5 hours, but he finally conquered his opponent. So the antonym for conquered is D, surrendered. Give up, that's what surrender means. Question 4. Marta challenged her father's decision. So what's the antonym for challenged? Is it A, forgot, B, defended, C, altered, D, argued? Marta challenged her father's decision. The correct answer is B, defended. Question 5. His actions were foolhardy. So what's the antonym for foolhardy? Is it A, weak, B, silly, C, wise, D, honest? His actions were foolhardy. Antonym is C. It's wise. Question 6. We made a makeshift fishing pole out of a yardstick and string. So what's the antonym for makeshift? Is it A, broken, B, ugly, C, large, D, permanent? We made a makeshift fishing pole out of a yardstick and string. So the antonym for makeshift here is permanent. D. Question 7. We had met them on a previous occasion. So what's the antonym for previous? Is it A, ordinary, B, later, C, happy, and D, rare? We had met them on a previous occasion. So what's the antonym for previous here? It's B, later, because previous is earlier, then later is the antonym. Question 8. The mayor thwarted their efforts to build a skateboard park. So what's the antonym for thwarted? Is it A, blocked, B, criticized, C, aided, D, praised? The mayor thwarted their efforts to build a skateboard park. It's C, aided. When you aid someone, you help them. Question 9. The hiker rested on the summit of the mountain. What's the antonym for summit? Is it A, bottom, B, ledge, C, trail, D, back? The hiker rested on the summit of the mountain. The antonym here is A, bottom. If the summit is the highest peak, then the antonym must be the bottom, right? Do you agree? Now, before we answer the next questions, let's read the second set of instructions. Choose the best way to complete each sentence or answer each question. Then fill in the circle next to your answer. Question 10. Flowers grew out of a crevice in the rock. What is another word for crevice in this sentence? So what is another word for crevice in this sentence? Is it A, canyon, B, waterfall, C, crack, D, brook? Flowers grew out of a crevice in the rock. What is another word for crevice in this sentence? C, crack. Question 11. Kai was given a new newspaper route. This means that she, A, got a new bicycle to ride on, B, began writing articles for the newspaper, C, had to deliver a different newspaper, D, delivered papers to a different area. Kai was given a new newspaper route. This means that she, D, delivered papers to a different area. Question 12. Amber tied a lure to her line. Lures are artificial A, colors, B, fish, C, bait, D, flowers. Amber tied a lure to her line. Lures are artificial, bait, I understand if you said B, fish, because some of the lures look like little fish. But it's not, it's bait. Bait is something you use to catch something else. And a lure is fish bait. Artificial fish bait. Question 13. What happens during a blizzard? Is it A, buildings and bridges collapse? B, strong winds blow and snow falls heavily? C, dust covers everything? D, rivers rise and flood a town? What happens during a blizzard? Do you know? B, strong winds blow and snow falls heavily. Question 14. An avalanche of mail poured into the radio station. This means that A, the station received a great number of letters. B, the station received only letters of complaint. C, the station received small batches of letters. D, letters poured in through the station's windows. An avalanche of mail poured into the radio station. This means that A, the station received a great number of letters. Next up, question 15. The hare challenged the tortoise to a race. The hare, so hare is a different name for a rabbit. The hare, A, invited the tortoise to watch a race with him. B, invited the tortoise to race against him. C, carried the tortoise to the race grounds. Or D, did not want to race the tortoise. The hare challenged the tortoise to a race. The hare, what? B, invited the tortoise to race against him. Question 16. The Spanish conquest of Mexico refers to A, when the Spanish discovered Mexico. Discovered means found. B, when the Spanish explored Mexico. C, when the Spanish defeated and took over Mexico. Or D, when the Spanish desired to claim Mexico. The Spanish conquest of Mexico refers to what? C, when the Spanish defeated and took over Mexico. Mexicans still speak Spanish today. Question 17. The family's cabin was a makeshift because, so cabin is a small house made of wood or big logs, which is in the woods. So the family's cabin was a makeshift because A, lumber had arrived from the east. Lumber is a different name for timber. B, they were skilled carpenters. C, they planned to build a permanent cabin later. D, there were too many people living in it. So this is a tricky one. The family's cabin was a makeshift because C, they planned to build a permanent cabin later. Remember, makeshift refers to something that's temporary. Question 18. An optimist believes that A, whatever happens is a matter of luck. B, what's good for business is good for everyone. C, you should have your eyes examined regularly. D, good things are likely to happen. An optimist believes that D. Good things are likely to happen. Question 19. The summit was attended by, so this is a different meaning of summit than top of the mountain. The summit was attended by A. A group of swimmers. B. The leaders of several Asian countries. C. Representatives from 6 high schools. D. 60 students. The summit was attended by who? B. The leaders of several Asian countries. Remember, a summit can refer to a meeting of top government leaders or officials. Question 20. A terse remark is A. Short. B. Funny. C. Rude. D. Important. A terse remark is A. Short. Maybe it's funny, maybe it's rude, maybe it's important, but it's definitely short. Question 21. Which of the following could be a challenge? Is it A. A glass of ice water? B. A button-down shirt? So shirt with buttons from top to bottom. C. A postage stamp. D. A crossword puzzle. Which of the following could be a challenge? D. A crossword puzzle. It could be difficult to solve, right? Do you like crosswords? I love them. Question 22. We could not resist the lure of free concert tickets. The free tickets were A. Phony. Phony means fake. B. For terrible seats. C. Not really free. Or D. Tempting. We could not resist the lure of free concert tickets. The free tickets were D. Tempting. Question 23. To conquer a bad habit is to A. Overcome it. B. Hate it. C. Repeat it. D. Develop it. To conquer a bad habit is to A. Overcome it. Question 24. Something that challenges you, A. Makes you tired. B. Requires effort. C. Makes you irritated. Or D. Requires a lot of money. Something that challenges you, B. Requires effort. Question 25. Will was optimistic. So Will is short for William. It's a name. Will was optimistic about the weather. He said, A. I think it will be a beautiful day. B. We're going to have a nasty blizzard. C. The rain might spoil our picnic. D. I haven't heard the weather report yet. Will was optimistic about the weather. He said, A. I think it will be a beautiful day. Question 26. I don't always take the same route to the beach. Sometimes I, A. Wear a different swimsuit. B. Take the bus. C. Take a different path. D. Go with a different group of friends. I don't always take the same route to the beach. Sometimes I... C. Take a different path. That's the right answer. Question 27. The store manager hopes the clearance sale will lure shoppers. The manager wants shoppers are people who shop in the store. A. Pay more for what they buy. B. Stay away from the store. C. Save money. D. Come to the store. The store manager hopes the clearance sale will lure shoppers. The manager wants shoppers to... D. Come to the store. Question 28. Which of the following regions is most likely to experience an avalanche? Is it A. The Gobi Desert? B. The Rocky Mountains? C. Lake Victoria? D. Mississippi River Basin? Which of the following regions is most likely to experience an avalanche? I've never been to any of these places, but I know it's B, the Rocky Mountains, because an avalanche is when lots of snow or dirt or stones roll down a mountain. Question 29. Ryan was invited to participate in the diving competition, and he accepted the challenge. What did Ryan do? A. He entered the competition. B. He won first prize in the competition. C. He decided to wait until next year's competition. Or D. He was a judge for the competition. Ryan was invited to participate in the diving competition, and he accepted the challenge. What did Ryan do? A. He entered the competition. That's correct. Friends, and that's it. We're all done with Test 5's questions. Good job! Let's quickly have a quick look to make sure we got them all. So in today's lesson, day 5, we took on Test 5. We answered questions 1 to 8, 9 to 14, 15 to 23, 24 to 29. And that's it for today's lesson and for lesson 5. Friends, thank you so much for joining me for this whole lesson 5 and all the days within it to learn 15 new words and their meanings and do a bunch of activities. Well done to you. You pushed really hard. Now remember to join me again for lesson 6. Let's learn more and take our vocabulary to the very next level. Friends, until then, take care, and I can't wait to see you in lesson 6. Bye for now. Bye.